Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trade with AS, and welcome to this live session. And today's live session, we are going to discuss about the stock selection by using our scanners and screeners and along with our jackpot sheet. Yesterday, we find a lot of opportunities and we got some good opportunities in HDFC, IDFC, some of the stocks based on our advanced option strategy. We find out such opportunities yesterday and we got some good trade entries. And maybe today we are going to get some more opportunities. And before that, we can go to check today's the pre-open session. So maybe we are going to get the stock which is going to open gap up and gap low. So that we will easily find out here. And today you can see the Bajaj Finance more than 4%. And then downside, Eicher Motor is 2%. And Nifty is now 19,400, almost 84 points. It's positive, almost 19,400 at the all-time high. Okay, so 4% on Bajaj Finance. Maybe the chances for a gap up opening will be possible. And IDFC, those who are watched, those who are taken yesterday, today there is a good opportunity. Very good morning, Prem. I think you are new to my channel. Thanks for joining the session. Here in this live session, whatever the trades and analysis which we are doing is based on purely on educational and information purpose. And if you have any questions or doubts, just comment on comment box. Bhumi, yeah, good morning, Bhumi. Thank you for joining here. And please let me know my voice and video clear. Can you able to access my video and audio clearly? Anyone, please ping me here in the chat box. IDFC, yesterday we have an entry around 104 and today another 5% of that stock is near about 5 points. Maybe this option is going to be more than 10 rupees by today. And some of the stocks which we have taken about STFC, it's a stock which is not given you such a big opportunity. Yesterday it moves down. So these are all the opportunity, and even Bank Nifty also we find out 645. So maybe today IDFC 7.8, maybe the chances it can be open even further gap higher. And one more important thing, if you are a positional holder, so you will be going to get such a huge benefit on IDFC because yesterday 5 rupees, maybe today more than 10. So patience always pays. And Canara Bank, IOC, ITC, Bank of Baroda, all yesterday's trigger. And if any find out any new trigger, so we can go for. Or else if you want to track any new stocks in the top list, you can use your indicator analysis like that you can use for it. That is also be a good opportunity where we can find out. And this week, monthly and weekly, both should be the same one. Okay, so 4% in IDFC, Bajaj Finance, and Hero Motocorp more than 1%. Finserv, it's about 1.6%. So a lot of stocks more than 1%. And a daily market is going to start with the gap up. Maybe it is trading at around all-time high. Downside LNTFH. Yesterday LNTFH it was giving us such a good move. And target also be done based on our advanced strategy. But today it was started with very lower, so no problem. We should wait for it. And if any other doubts and questions also, you can just ping me here. In the next 1 minute, the market is going to be started, and maybe the IDFC is the jackpot trade. Really, those who are holding such a big benefit, you can gaining from that trade. So based on this strategy, we are not going to take a 20, 30 stocks. 1 or 2 stocks is good enough. Maybe if you have tried some 4, 5 stocks, one maybe still we are finding that HDFC. That one HDFC is done our target. HDFC Bank is a yesterday triggers and it was not given. Some of the opportunities, so Bank of Baroda started with 20 points and it was started a huge gap higher and Nifty future is 19,421 which is started and 450 is the high, 411 is the low. It was trading around 20 points. Bank Nifty it's trading near about 72. So look at this IDFC 12.3. It's a huge 12.5 right now. So such a big move by the opening itself. Previous close is around 7.7 and right now 12.6 is the current price, more than 5 rupees from previous close, and the spot price is 114, so maybe around 12.6. Anyone who are holding, so it may more than double. Right, this premium which is triggered by yesterday, currently trading 12.5 and 12.6. Some of the trades which we are focused, and Intraday still we are waiting for a breakout, and Bank Nifty 73 point positive. And let me remove that. What kind of a strike price which we can go for a Bank Nifty? Bank Nifty 45,000 call option. Maybe we are going to track this. And if it is a put option, Bank Nifty 45,600. Maybe this two strike price. If you want to focus, or we can track Bank Nifty, both trading near about 400 level. And call option as a daily keep on moving higher. And daily time frame, it is already in the top. So almost 4 consecutive higher candle. Now it is trading around 430. Okay, so let me wait after the first 15 minutes, then we can try to get some opportunities. And IDFC still it's the premium started updating, and Canara Bank and IOC ITC. So just wait, we are going to wait for an update after 9:30. So if you get any fresh breakout 9:30, then we can go for an intraday and positional basis. Until unless we should wait for it. And what's happening on this Bank Nifty? It's about yesterday in the first 15 minutes. That is what before 10 o'clock it reaches the peak, and now it is struggling. And okay, IDFC, anyone who tried IDFC, that was a huge move, so we can remove from that watch list. And such a big move by the opening itself. Now it is 10.7, even higher than previous entry. By the opening itself, we've given you such a big opportunities. And HDFC slightly recovering back. Now it is 50, maybe. So we should wait for it as a positional trades. It's happening on Bajaj Finance. Let me go for Bajaj Finance. Yeah, it started positive and still it is moving higher. And gap up, and it's a continuous in a positive way. It's a huge gap, 4% gap. And 7870 based on our option strategy. Bajaj Finance is there here, 7,200 call option, 372 should be an entry point. Let me go for Bajaj Finance 7200. What's happening here? It is already a gap up opening. Look at this. Previous close is around 277. By our entry point should be around 373. But right now it is trading around 700. So it doesn't give you the opportunity. Bajaj Finance 7200 call option. Where I can focus. Maybe a huge gap up. Previous close is around 270. And today started 500. It's greater than our buy entry point. Okay, so I don't want to go for it. In one more trade, HDFC still 50 rupees, no problem. So it doesn't give you the buying opportunity. Instead of that, it went higher, and it doesn't give you our entry point. It's not a trigger. So maybe if the premium updated, it will be there. And Bajaj, Finserv, and NMDC are the stocks. IDFC is now it is almost double, and ITC is currently trading 17.6 in Bank of Baroda. Reliance, I don't want to go for a Reliance now. Yeah, very good morning, Jeevan. HDFC, again, this is what not a today's entry that you need to remember. Yesterday, that entry triggered on HDFC 2820 call option, and it already moved our target. Now it is trading nearby. It is not a fresh breakout. It should be a re-entry opportunity, so we can go for. Very good morning, Felix. If you have any questions or doubt, just ping me here. Thanks for joining the session. Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv. So a lot of stocks which given you a good opportunity, and Nifty is now slightly increasing, and the Bank Nifty it started moving higher, and this should be the strike price. It was looking Santosh. Very good morning. Thank you for joining the session. Yeah, yes, look at this call option. It's a rejection. So we have to wait. And look at this another Camarilla we are discussing about. It was started at R4 and between R3 and R4, maybe. Okay, so we got to track. Okay, so any other new opportunity can you able to find out now all is updating and even Bajaj Finser is the new opportunity that already triggered and STFC is the previous entry and IDFC is the top one and Bajaj Finance now 570 showing you 7200. Canara Bank slightly moving higher 19, that's a previous day entry. IOC Bank of Baroda. So it is Bank of Baroda yesterday's entry 1 rupee higher, now it is 11.65 and it is previously it went higher, now it is started at this point. Maybe 10.9 is our breakout entry, so yesterday it triggered at nearby closing hours. Maybe if it is written back, so we can try to focus that re-entry opportunity also, but right now so we have to wait for it. So another 10 minutes, so we will be trying to find any newer opportunity that should be the better one. And PNB, look at this PNB and currently 52 3.8 and the lot size is big, so positional only we can try. PNB 52 call option 3.8, that is also be nearby our entry. Currently it is not traded, it's not activated. Our entry point 16,000 is the lot size for PNB. So currently 3.75 is the high level, started with 3.35, now to 3.75 and the buyer sellers is not a big one and the volume also looking good. So let me check that particular stock. Yeah, that one Bank of Baroda went higher. Yeah, after three consecutive higher candles, now it is in the top. So already previous resistance is broken here at this point, around yesterday 53.8. Maybe this one gives you the opportunity. PNB we can track the stock, Job National Bank, but lot size is big. Only if you are ready to take that much of risk, you can go for, or else you should simply wait for this kind of trade. Don't want to try in Bank of Baroda. So now it is moving higher and this one is 3.7 and 3.8 should be our entry point. It made exactly high around 3.8, but after 9:30 if that high is broken, so we can go for a trade. In SBIN 575 Ultratech Cement we are watching from yesterday, not given you the opportunity. In Bajaj Finance now 754, almost huge. IDFC now after making 9 rupees 12.6, now it is trading around 9.1, so that is also be targeted trade. And Canara Bank also moving well 16 to 21, so yesterday also it moved that much of premium, now it is moving higher. Okay, so any new opportunity? So PNB and ITC also previous day trigger and STFC also be a previous trigger. Bank of Baroda, so whatever the trade which we are seeing here, so entries which is triggered previously yesterday. Grassing 1740. So let me remove all and Bank Nifty any opportunity on 15 minutes. It should be a huge rejection in this put option. We have started with flat positive and daily time frame it is keep on moving lower from 1400, now it is just a 400. Okay, this may be an opportunity. We will track this one for after 9:30. Okay, so PNB now exactly at this point we can track a Grasim 1740. We check that Grasim 1740. So the 83, 84, 475 lot size, you look at the premium is traded good. The volume is very less, but we should wait after 9:30. If your volume is good, we can go for very few number of trades which is happening at this particular strike price. So we have to wait. VIN 575. Yeah, yesterday is huge move 22.5. Today it started with 22.21. Our entry point should be only above 24.1. So maybe the breakout only above 24. So we should wait for that also. In the petro, yesterday's entry yesterday moved well and now it is slightly lower. Maybe if you find any reversal opportunities on this particular strike price, that is also we can focus. In ITC yesterday's entry, again now it is came back to the first price. But overall market is started with positive but not moving higher side. It was very flat right now. MGL 58.48 is the current price, Grazim 94, now it is trading 18. In the Petro previous entry, hope you understood. The almost stock Bajaj Finance doesn't give you the opportunity due to that gap up. And HDFC Live, which is trading, HDFC, which is trading on the same price, maybe the re-entry opportunity, which we can track also 81.3, and yesterday it triggered, and again it is now on the same price of 81.25. So maybe a re-entry. But if you have waited, so you will be getting some new opportunities like fresh positional trades. We can easily able to find out. Exactly at the first 15 minutes should be the doji had a spinning top which forming on Bank Nifty 45,000 call option. It's a big move on IDFC. Currently now it is making a low of 7 rupees, now slightly moving. So IDFC, yeah, it was a technical gap up, and after that gap up it was started moving down. So no problem at all. So it is done our target, not an issue. Can Bank right now 21 from previous entry in the Canara Bank 305. It's about 21.95 is the high. It's about a previous entry and good volume stock, no problem at all. So from 50, 16 now it is 21, so more than 5 rupees. And we should wait. If we are waiting for our positional target, we need to wait for even more target. So PNB and ITC is about a previous day entry 455 weekly basis. What's happening? Yeah, yesterday it moved a very big 18. Now it is trading around 14. So maybe if you find any reversal opportunity, that is also be a best one we can track. Now the time is 9:29, so we are going to get the confirmations of first 15 minutes candles. In that call option of 45,000, it's exactly forming a spinning top. In this put option also making a lowest level in the contract low like that. So around 483. So after this candle confirms, so looks like a spinning top. Maybe low of this candle we can track, and a high of that particular candle also we can track for a breakout. So currently it is exactly looking for a spinning top candle. Okay, on daily time frame, and also the 15 minutes also we are exactly looking for a rejection candle. Okay, so maybe that high, so we can track 433. And here in the put side, it was started in the lower level, maybe the recovery. That means the Bank Nifty slightly goes down. It may be the chances for watching this one good opportunities. Okay, so let me go for a new trade opportunity on PNB. It is exactly 3.85. Okay, so now our entry point on this exactly triggered around 3.8, and PNB is the new entry. 3.8 is our entry point. So maybe, but at the lot size, you just remember it is a 16,000 per lot. Okay, so maybe 3.8. So if you get that exact point, so you can try. So one new opportunity, and remaining old one. Let me go for any other new, we can wait for it. PNB is the one which we find out are new. So remaining which are finance IDFC previous entry. So right now it is 8 rupees. Canara Bank 21.3, Bajaj, Finserv. That is also be today's entry. But what happened? It was moved well. So we'll see 1540 Bajaj Finserv. Look at this. It was triggers in the first 15 minutes itself. So don't want to go for a trade which is triggers. And today, as of our before 9:30 trade, one is Bajaj Finance and another one is Bajaj Finserv. Both the entries are gap up. So this is already about our target, so don't want to go for it. And this is also more than 25 points it moved. So these two trades, what we have tried, it was gap up and it went higher about to that our entry point and also nearby target. Bajaj Finserv is already done, and this one is almost 30%. Don't want to go for the stocks. So simply we are ignoring these two stocks. And some of the new opportunities like a State Bank and Grasim, but maybe we will get due to that stock move, we will be getting newer opportunity. Whatever the opportunity we got it, most of the stocks which is given you the target points. And now PNB is less than our entry point which we are exactly looking for 3.8. Now it is trading 3.75, so no problem at all. We should wait for it. That is what entry got triggered on PNB 52 call option. Currently 54 something is the stock price. Intraday is not triggered yet. Instead of moving higher, now it is 232. Our entry point is more than 350, so we removed it. And Bank of Baroda, yesterday's entry, now almost in the top. So that is also previous entry. In the Bank Nifty, is there any opportunity which we can focus? And it was a very flat right now. On 15 minutes time frame, if you get any opportunity, you can see both the style. It was inside. Maybe if we are going to focus 480 above that 45 600 put option 480, that should be a maybe a breakout on the past 15 minutes candle 480. So let me track if it is triggered, we can go for. And call option also same like that. It is about a rejection, and this one we can focus for a breakout 434. That should be the higher level of that particular candle. So both the rejection candle which is happening on the first 15 minutes, maybe the chances to break out at the levels, that should be possible. I think the Eicher Motor in the put side and Bandhan Bank Persistence are the stocks which is trading nearby the put side. So we should wait, and if we find any entry opportunity, then we can go for. IOC is good to trade. It is not about today's trade. It's a trade which is triggered yesterday, and already it moved more than 20%. So 92 call option IOC. Look at this IOC 92 call option. It's not a today's trade. It's a yesterday trade. Maybe around 10:30 you got an opportunity, right? So 4.5, 4.5 that got triggered here, and now it is 5.2. And the lot size I think it is big IOC. What was the lot size IOC? The 9,750, near about 10,000 lot size. It is already trading near about 70-80 paisa from our entry point. That should be more than 8 to 10,000, and already made 5.6. Even yesterday it made a 5.1. Okay, so it is not our entry point. It is higher than or greater than our entry point. So this is not the right time to buy this IOC at this moment. So only the fresh breakout. I already told you the fresh breakouts. What does mean by the fresh breakout? The trade which is going to trigger after 9:30 and that trigger should be the first time. So what does it mean by the first time? So look at this in here HDFC. So our entry point is 81.3. Currently it is 81.15. It is about near to the breakout. Yes, it is near to the breakout. But if you are looking at the chart, sorry, the strike price is 2820. So here it is on nearby our entry point, correct? So as per today's scenario where the market is started, it was nearby entry point 81.3 is our breakout entry. Okay, so here it is trading in the same price. Do you think this is a breakout? Yeah, it is breakout, but it is a re-entry. If you wish, you can take, but already the fresh breakout, which is happening around 81.3 on yesterday, and it's given you the target also. But if you are going to get that as stocks as of now today, that is not the right one. Okay, so hope you understood. So same like that, before you are watching any fresh breakout, that should be the very fresh, not to previously triggered. So weekly basis means we are tracking from Monday to Friday. So in this week, that entry should not be triggered previously. That is considered as a fresh breakout. So already it given you some good benefit, more than 10,000. So not a good trade at this moment. Even still it is higher from our entry point, right? So look at the PNB, which is triggers today. That may be a fresh breakout. So we can track. Hope you understood. ITC also be a yesterday's breakout. SBN may be fresh breakout, and Dabur which came into the scanner 23 into Petro previous day breakout. Now it is slower. Hero Motorcorp 2900. Look at this. This is what a 108 is the current premium, but our breakout should be around 142, not right now. So if this given you the breakout around 140, so that should be the fresh breakout. I hope you understood, Jeevan. Only fresh breakout you can focus, because if you are taking any stocks which is opening by cap up or cap down, so that's why we are ignoring the trade before 9:30. Okay, Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv both today it opens by yeah, that okay, Bank Nifty slightly turns negative, which we are tracking. That one got triggered 480. Maybe this is what entry, because now it turns negative, and also market is in a top level or highest level. The chances for profit booking or a correction from the top maybe around 200 300 point, that should be possible as per today's analysis. Maybe this time the first 15 minutes breakout that is happening on put side, and that put is around 490. We are watching from breakout, we are expecting around 480, 10 rupees higher. So now the lot size is reduced just about 15, so we need to wait just at least some 50 60 points. That would be giving you some 752,000 rupees. Only fresh breakout we can look at. So market is very flat, opening positive, but now buying up turns negative, and let me wait. If any good opportunity we can go for. Even PNB also slightly moving lower. Same on the same price. In Bangalore is slightly moving down. That one is 490. Exactly at the 480 level. So the first 15 minutes high is broken on this particular stuff. Maybe up and down something. Maybe the stop loss we can keep below the 380. Maybe 100 point. Because of this 15 minutes candle, we are trying for a breakout. And what would be the one? IDFC. What's happening? It was keep on moving lower, and now it is 15 minutes a big candle. Chances for reversal from this level. The gap is already filled. Still it isn't lower from our entry point that we have expected. Maybe if you find on this option if any buying opportunity, so we can try also. PNB, yeah, already triggered at 9:30. Yes. Yeah, it is triggered. So here you can see before 9:30 the entry price got triggered on PNB. Okay, 3.8 is our breakout entry, and here it is moves higher 3.85, but it doesn't move very high. Okay, so retracement at 3.8 we can try the retracement entries. That will help. Got it? And even it is lower than our entry price. We are not taking for a fresh quick move, so it is a positional trade, so we need to wait for it. And also I suggested it is a high lot size. If you are ready to take that much of risk on that particular stock, then you can go for, or else you simply wait for it. You don't need to take a high lot size. Initially, you can practice with the low quantities or low lot size. Once you get again sufficient confidence, then you can go for a higher lot size like this PNB, IDFC, like that. Even that IDFC is the right time at the lower level. Now it is on the low level. In the chart, you can look at this. It was moved gap up and it was moving lower, and now it is struggling this point. Maybe this option having the chances from this point, it can be recovered. The low level. Initially, it was moving around 12.6 by the opening itself due to that gap up. Maybe the chances from here it can be recovered 1 or 2 rupees from 7.6. Around 104 I'm talking about, but current market price is around 109. Okay, so 5 rupees in the money options are always having less time decay. So that's why we are always focusing on ITM options. Maybe the chances from 7.65 can be possible to move higher. Even Bank of Baroda also slightly moved on because of Bank Nifty. And now it is negative around 20 points from previous close. We find that put option 45,600 currently around 484. 480 we are expecting upside, and the same price which is trading right now. So if moves down, so maybe the chances. And also bank stocks you can track, and even if you given your entry, so maybe the chances for us moving lower. 24 points down on Bank Nifty, but as it moves very well, maybe after 4 consecutive higher candles, maybe the chances for profit booking or reversal should be possible on Bank Nifty. So now 520 points from that entry. In any stock which we can focus for a downside, is about Eicher Motor, and look at this put side. Here is about a put side and Eicher Motor. Let me track that Eicher Motor. Here is about put 3,600. 181, 184, 190 is the highest level, and now it is looking good, and the volume also be good. And input side, it's about Eicher Motor is the current one. maybe if it is triggers about 200, so that one is the new positional opportunity on a put side. Bank Nifty now 50 points down from previous one. So this particular strike price is around 516, 40 points which moved. Be very confusing move in the morning. It was started positive, now it turns negative and very flat. Nifty not moving yet, and it was 16 points positive from previous close. And even we don't get any new put side triggers, but one or two which we are holding it for, waiting for. Now PNB is now it has started recover. Initially we seen 3.55, now it has recovered to 3.75. Again, maybe if it is breaks that level, so fresh breakout we can consider because it is not moving after the breakout. So now it has started coming down to or moving up to our breakout point. The lot size is very high, so very careful about the trades. Now 3.8 exactly 52 call option and large size you know well it is about 16,000 is the quantity. You can see 16,000 and currently 3.75 and 3.85. Now it is making a new high 3.9. So currently moving towards 3.9 as the highest level and volume is looking good. The price also be looking good. So no problem. Liquidity and volume both are good. Okay, so 3.95 slightly breaking the day high which is traded now 3.95 about day high which is broken. Okay, further move that should be possible. Okay, maybe 4 rupees now. We got it. So how did we find out the breakout opportunities? Bajaj FinServ now it is lower. Already it moved earlier 25 points. That both it's about a gap up. I don't worry about. Now slightly Bank Nifty recovered and the bank stocks look like a Bank of Baroda retracement opportunity if you are ready to take. And PNB now it has triggers and now 4.10 and Bajaj Finserv that one already triggered Can Bank and IDFC. IDFC 7.6 now IDFC 8.5. So the retracement entry while I'm checking that when it is trading around 7.65. Okay, so now it is almost 8.505 is traded and buyer is ready to take the trade by 8.3, seller is 8.4. If you are holding, so maybe we are going to easily exit around 8.5. So one more retracement opportunity that is called a re-entry opportunity. It was started gap ahead and it was low and now it is started recovering. So if you are able to find out that recovery point, you can use for intraday also. That is what we are talking about. So now it's slightly increasing 8.35 to 8.5. So maybe the chances, the average price is 9.7. The chances to reach that level also be possible on that particular strike price. That one 4.1. So right now, so 30 paisa from our entry point. That's huge, near about 4,000 plus, right? Let me wait, and Bank Nifty is still on the same price. It is struggling at the same level around 480 to 493, that particular strike price, with the chances whether it is going to be continues the downside or it can be recovered from this low. That is what the main question on Bank Nifty at this point. Slightly moved higher. In PNB is a positional one. Already given you fresh breakout of 4.15 is the high. Currently trading 4 rupees. Any new opportunity which present, we can go for. Meanwhile, if you have any questions or a doubt, you just comment in the comment box. We can discuss about your questions. Jeevan, have you watched the PNB? Even one we discussed is around 3.8, sorry 3.55 out of 4 rupees. And in this list, it is the Google Sheet which is working for all the list of F&O stocks. And the update for this is around minimum 30 minutes to 30 seconds to 1 minute. Okay, it's not our real tick by tick data. So maybe we know the entry point earlier. So we have to find the stock on our terminal. Then we can plan for that whether we are going to take a trade. Okay, you are tracking it. Very good. Okay. So here some of the new opportunity, only new breakout, that should be the better one. And Indo Petro, slightly lower. I think yesterday it triggered. And Bank Nifty is now 63 points down from previous close. Maybe that put option which we are tracking. Now it's a new high. So almost 40 points. Now the Bank Nifty lot size is around 15. Okay. So if you get a 40 points into 15, maybe very less of 600 rupees. That's okay. Okay. So now exactly around more than 40 points from that breakout. After that, it never moves down. And now it is 530, 535, 50 points. So 750 rupees. That should be okay. I think you are tracking now exiting with 3000 profit. That's good enough as an intraday concept based on our advanced option strategy. That is what a concept which we can. That's also be possible. And Bank Nifty, anyone who tried, so now you can book and exit from the trade. And that was another good move, good opportunity. Same like that intraday we can possible, we can take it, and this should be the exit or at least 40 points movement from 50 points movement from our entry. That's good enough. It's about a breakout based on the 15 minutes candle. As we intraday trade, so first breakout if you get, and that should be the good opportunity we can take in from the trades. Okay, good enough. That much of profit is good enough on intraday. Okay, very good. Bank Nifty is moving down. Nifty also now it is turning to be negative, just about 6 points in a now 3 points from previous close. I'm just talking about future price. Maybe there is a chances for it maybe turn negative very soon. 3 rupees from previous close. Nifty future. And Eicher Motor is the only one which is nearing to that put side entry. It's a big move. Nifty also turns negative. So from 480 now 560, 80 points. Maybe the chances even further move. And if you are holding for those, and you can keep trialing your stop loss. That may be okay. PNB can be avoided. No, if the bank nifty is negative, that's right. Your view, but it's about a stock specific, right? Maybe bank nifties keep on moving higher from last few days, and it is also trading at all time high. If you are watching the daily charts on bank nifty, look at this. It was keep on moving higher. Maybe one day it's negative, next day positive, next day positive. Like that, it's going on. Maybe one day negative is not deciding the trend. Maybe if you find any reversal pattern, so that may be okay. But your view also be possible. If the bank nifty negative, so you try to don't take a new opportunities in banking stock in a call side. That's also be possible. Yeah, that is also be happening at highest level profit booking. That is why we are talking about from the beginning. So even we find out if any profit booking happen, the put option will move. So we find out 45,600 put option. That is the fresh strike price because it never touched the market. Market never touched that particular strike price. So that may be that is the reason. So we which given you the breakout and almost 60 70 points it moved higher. But due to overall markets down, some of stocks also be going to be down. But so it can be very quick recovery if the market turns. Okay, that should be enough. If you want to take a new trade, you just compare with your trend of the market also. That will give you some ideas. But what analysis which we have done after watching some of the trades, when even though market is positive, we will try to find some opportunity in put side as well as call side. But most of them call side given a bigger result compared to the put side. That does not mean the put will not give a profit. That is also achieving my target. So you can see last week, previous week. So that is working well. So now Bank Nifty 570, maybe nearing to that 580 and based on the 15 minutes breakout. 580 should be around 100 point nearby. 576 is the highest level which moved now. And maybe the profit booking is the key. At the highest level, they are trying to book their profit. Even option holders, they can. And also nearby expiry, weekly expiry, and option sellers also don't give you the chances to even further. iShare Motor 3600, so we are waiting. Maybe intraday 3600. 3600 put option which we can focusing only about. This is also be a fresh breakout. 201 I think. Yeah, the put option is around 201.5. So if it is breaks above the level, so we can focus for it. 201.5. So maybe around 202. So the fresh breakout. And this is what a fresh breakout if the market continues this momentum. So maybe we are going to get an opportunities on that. Already it moved very big today, almost 179. And we are nearing to that entry. 200 is our entry point. Okay, so another one is Bandhan Bank. So currently it is 15. Maybe the chances can be triggered our entry points. As of now, we are waiting. So in the first 15 minutes today, or in the first 1 hour, we are not getting any newer opportunities. Only the PNB that went up to 30, 35 paisa. Again, now it came down to 35 paisa. Now both Nifty and Bank Nifty turns negative. Exactly 100 points move on this option within a 30 minutes. 45,600. Now Bank Nifty 134. Maybe some profit booking is slightly happening. $129 from previous close. Now it is trading around 137 points down from previous close. Nifty is around 17 points down from previous close. This option now 590. Now it has started moving higher from 570 which we are focusing. So about a 1 minute time frame, you can see looks like the 45 degree. It was keep on moving higher. 600 plus, that should be a big move. 610. So we find it right. But patience always give you the profit. You need to wait for it. But 50, 60 points is good enough on intraday. The lot size also be right now 15, right? Maybe we can easily do small capital. 500 to 600 premium also be best, and even 1000 rupees premium also be better because 15,000 is the maximum margin, right? If you are buying the options. With the put option 176, we can track. In the Bandhan Bank is there. In Lara's Lab, Persistence, Maruti are those stocks we are tracking, and they're not given you a bigger opportunities. The overall trend of the market is positive. Today's trend is slightly moving down. So that is also we need to remember. I think this one has given you the retracement opportunity, right? Bajaj Finserv. So initially went higher to, yeah, I think 80, 81, the same level. Initially it's a gap up and it reaches to 115. Now it is almost 40 points, 35 points. So better to avoid that. But now it is on the retracement area. 152 points down, Bank Nifty. 600. Now the highest level forming at doji. Any questions or doubts? You just ping me here in the chat box. Maybe after that we can get any fresh breakouts after our live session. So those who are watching this sheet, they will know how to make that trades either intraday or even positional. Which the trades which we are shown here is purely a positional one. So if you wish to access this sheet and monthly charges which is also available. So if you wish to take that sheet for your own strategy also you can apply. So maybe some intraday opportunities also we can plan by using a fresh breakout. Now some rejection. Maybe this time that option can be recovered from this low, possibly. Okay, so we can wait for an opportunities, new fresh breakout opportunity because this month is started now, so we don't have triggered more entries. So we have only few entries which is triggered, and this is what a weekly sheet. By using that weekly sheet, we find out weekly opportunities. So we got some opportunities which triggers and intraday trades. How we can effectively do with that? weekly sheet as it's about a fresh breakouts like today, which we find out about PNB, like that ITC and Grasim is not triggered. Like yesterday's IOC, Canbank, IDFC, everything is triggers, and it was given you such a good move after the entry trigger. So same like that we can use for an intraday also. But as per our strategy, advanced option strategy, we find out lot of entries on positional basis. So that we need to wait, and that can be give you the such a big trigger. Look at this PNB again recover to 3.8. So maybe if you are focusing the stock which is trading in the top, that should be a huge opportunity. And now both it turns negative. Nifty is turning positive, almost 10, 2 rupees or 5 rupees from previous close on future. Bank Nifty from 150 rupees negative, now it has recovered somewhere around 70-50% recovered. Maybe that premium is low. So we seen there is a correction, and this time this option is slightly increasing back at the lowest level. So overall market is positive. Maybe some profit booking, something like that, that can be happen. Any fresh breakouts if you find, then there should be a good opportunity. Now you can see PNB is around 11% lower from our entry point. No problem. It's a positional trade. The put side entry only which we are finding is iShare motor. It is not triggered yet, but there should be the opportunity where it is going to trigger our entry point. It's nearing to that entry. Maybe sometimes it can be triggered too. Up and down on up and down. That is again happening on Bank Nifty. Maybe that premium again 580. We should wait for it. And now iShare motor is slightly moving to 181. So it's just a short of 20 points to our breakout one. So once it is breaks, maybe the chances for getting some opportunities. Hero Motor Corp also be there in the list, 150 nearby, 149 something. So currently 106. Bank of Baroda 192, call us illiquid. Simply we can check Bank of Baroda. It's a quite liquid, na? Buyer is 10, 11 point. Look at this, sir. Buyer is 11.05, seller is 11.15. So there is no big gap. Okay. And here the 5,850 quantity, look at the volume, 4,15,350. So if you are calculating that, how many contract which is traded 4,15,850 something, divided by 5850. So almost a nearby 70-80 contract which is traded, 70 contract which is traded on this particular stock. So no problem, it is right. It's a liquid one. So I already told you, if that stock given you the retracement opportunity, so around 10.8 is our rate, 10.9. So now it is 11.5. So retracement opportunity. So I already told you about Bank of Baroda 192. It is a liquid one, sir. So it's not a liquid. It's not any liquidity. 192 call, correct? It is not traded. Bank Baroda 192. Right, 11.4, but it was not traded, I think. Yeah, last trade price is 10.25, so not an active trade. But as of now, it's a liquid one. So there is no trade has happened. So around 10 o'clock, 1 minute is the last trade. So people who are, see, always they are not trying to buy a ITM options. Okay. So they are always focusing for a ATM options or OTM options, option buyer. We are always trying to buy ITM. So at our point, it is traded. And look at this current price of the stock is 199. If you are going to check the 200 call option, it's perfect liquid one. Look at the volume and buyer sellers gap, everything is looking good. Okay, the stock is liquid stock only. Okay, again PNB now it is retraced to our entry point. So 10 point, sorry 3.8. Initially it come down to 3.3. So anyone who tried for an intraday opportunity, that is also be a good one. So it is a liquid only. So if you want to try at our entry point only, you can try. That has already crossed our entry point. Okay, PNB again it came back to 3.8. That is one more opportunity from 3.3 or 3.4. Now again 50 paisa that increased from that level. I hope one more retracement opportunity or lower level opportunity that can be happen. So now you can see 11.45 which is started traded 11.45 at Bank of Baroda. So I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you wish to learn our paid strategy, advanced option strategy, so you can one-to-one as well as recorded advanced options. So one-to-one session, and if you wish, and you can connect me through WhatsApp number which shown on this video, and also you can just recorded classes on my website. The website link will be on the description, and also we have added in the chat box. There you can get there is a courses of advanced option strategy and charting scanner and how to use this Google Sheet that also be available. So after reading that, if you want to access to the Google Sheet, you can access that Google Sheet is for a entry finder or breakout finder. So entry opportunity. So after that, if you want use your strategies, you can use, or if you know our advanced option strategies, that also you can use it. And I hope you enjoyed the session. And we find one or two entries like Bank Nifty and PNB. Both is giving you some intraday profits. Thank you for watching. And maybe this is opportunity is not end today. So we can get more opportunities hereafter. So the breakout which can be happen. Chola Finance is not a liquid one. G's Chola Finance is not a liquid one. I think 1150. Let me wait. Chola Finance. 1150. Every 10 rupees strike price. 51.52. Yeah, sorry. I thought it's not a solar Venus is right now liquid only. 64 above is our fresh breakout. So you can track. It's a liquid right now. So again, PNB now it is trading around 3.95. So one more opportunity from 3.5 now to 4 rupees, another 8,000 rupees. And I already told you about IDFC. So from 7.6 now it is 8.35. So near about 1 rupee more than 10,000 retracement opportunity, which I find out a lower level. So that will came back to the again 8.35 from 7.65 we are tracking. In Bank of Baroda, it's also be a one more trade which we are tracking for. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you want to join the paid classes, and you can just ping me here in the WhatsApp which you are shown. And if you want to access this Google Sheet, you can just contact me to get more details. I think it's a monthly charges. If you wish, you can take your own. So here in the first 1 hour we are tracking how many stocks we got. So here we find some opportunities we may trade, but after that if we have another new fresh breakouts entries we can get in a real-time basis, so that you can use access the sheet that you can make use of it. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much about this live session. We'll meet you on tomorrow's live, and until by end of we can join today's evening session by using our videos. Thank you so much, and thanks for giving your support. If still not subscribed my channel, hit the subscribe button, and just press the bell icon and to get a notification. And without watching liking this video watching, so please hit the like buttons too. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching this, and we'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks to all those who are watching this live session. And as a students, any doubts, you can directly WhatsApp me to get more details of any doubts and questions. Also, you WhatsApp me to get more detail. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this session, and we'll connect you tomorrow. Thank you.